Hey guys, it's Cassius. Thank you for tuning into my vlog for the week. In this video, I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that are part of my week-to-week life, including concert photography and my weekly radio show down at CJSR. But we're going to start off down at the Shaw Conference Center for the Slayer and Lamb of God show. Now, the company that gives out these photo passes has a rule that you cannot film the artist from the photo pit unless you have a video pass. So, of course, we made sure not to do that, not to violate the rules. However, I show you a little bit what it looks like coming in and out of the photo pit, what it's like to actually shoot a concert. So we had a lot of fun. It wasn't all great. I had a mishap where I actually lost one of my possessions in the mosh pit. You always see those comments on crazy concert videos. Imagine if you lost your phone there. Well, that shit happened to me, and I gotta tell you, it's not fun. I'm still pretty under the weather from Rolling Loud. When I flew back, I got pretty sick. I think I caught it in the airport. It's about 4 or 5 days later, and I'm still feeling sick, but we're still showing up. We're doing the events we gotta do. We're here at the Shaw Conference Center. I know a lot of people at these shows here at the Shaw, the metal shows, so we're gonna talk to them and see what's going on. Hi there. Thank you. Look who we ran into. My man Austin. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How's it going?
How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm fucking pumped. What about you?
I'm good. I missed the other 3 bands, so how were they?
They were great.
Yeah?
They were great. I didn't expect to like Behemoth as much as I did.
Okay.
Awesome. Aspen and Anthrax, of course. They're awesome always.
About to jump in the photo pit, shoot the show. What's up? Yeah, man. Lamb of God cleaned up. They absolutely killed that shit. Looking forward to shooting Slayer. My fucking ears are fucked up, man. I got a cold. I'm shooting concerts and shit. No earplugs. I'm still out here. Nothing's stopping us, man. Yo, how was Lamb of God?
Fucking awesome.
Awesome?
So good.
Hell yeah, bro. Yo, I thought they cleaned up the stage. They had a simple approach, simple technique. Fucking killed it.
All over the goddamn.
I know. I thought he was gonna hit me while I was shooting. So are you gonna mosh with the Slayer farewell tour?
No, I'm gonna die if they mosh.
I might
Remember from last year.
I might retire this and mosh, honestly. Last year you died?
No, you remember last year though how crazy the mosh pit was?
Hell yeah, dude. Craziest mosh pits you can go in. How you guys doing? Doing great. Doing great. things I wanted to showcase most in this video is what it actually looks like POV style in these mosh pits, especially since it's Slayer's last tour. Now, I've moshed in quite a few pits, including Slayer before, but this was one of the craziest, rowdiest pits I've ever been in. And I guess that's good. It's a nice farewell for Slayer. So you can see me getting pushed and shoved around. I'm in here trying to get some footage, and boom, I get rocked. The camera goes flying. Now, this is what it looks like if you're laying down looking up in a Slayer mosh pit. This is probably footage that's never been captured before. Now, a good Samaritan finds my GoPro while I'm freakishly pushing people, looking for it, going insane. And this good Samaritan, you can hear somebody in the background saying, hang on to it. And boom, there is our beauty right there. Sir, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you come from. But I thank you. The experience of looking for something that small in a Slayer mosh pit while being thrown around was certainly uncomfortable, to say the least. So thank you, sir, if you're watching this video. You're a truly honest and good person. That was definitely one of the craziest experiences I've ever had photographing a concert. I found it exceptionally difficult to shoot this Slayer concert because of the volume of crowd surfers coming over the barricades. There was a huge amount of security. There was almost a dozen guards in the photo pit with us photographers, so it was very crowded. You can check out my full professional photo gallery from the concert. Link is in the description. Also on my website is the Cassius Morris Show podcast. If you like these videos, go check out the podcast. We're on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and of course here on YouTube. Make sure to show some love. So we're here at the University of Alberta. This is where we record. They've started actually locking the main doors here, so we're going to figure out how to get in. But first we're going to go retrieve Norm's chewing tobacco, which he left in his truck, so he wants me to go grab that. So I'll do Norm a solid, and we'll get into the studio. For those of you who don't know, I do a radio show every week called Comic Genius. It airs midnight to 2 a.m. here in Edmonton on 88.5 FM. I started out on this show as a guest replacement host for Lars Kallio, who's been hosting for over 10 years. And things went really well when I was a guest host, so they actually decided to ask me to be the official host when Lars decided to leave. Tonight's a pretty special show because Lars is actually in the building. He's going to be in studio with us, so it'll be cool. We'll get to catch up with him. He's been traveling all over the place. We have recovered the chewing tobacco. I gotta be honest, I've never tried chewing tobacco. Some people may not know this, but I did used to smoke cigarettes. I smoked for almost 2 years. And I got to the point where I started feeling like I needed them. I started feeling like I was getting addicted. So at that point I decided to quit, and I hardly ever use any tobacco products. The most I'll use is a cigar once every blue moon to celebrate something. Hey guys, how are you? I was waiting to get the shot of you guys coming out of the studio. Good to see you. Hey, Cassius, pleasure to meet you. After you. Here we are, CJSR. Lars is back in town. Lucky gumball.
Oh, I'm out of quarters.
Are you actually?
I'll trade you for...
I might have one. All right, let's see if it'll take an American. I think that's all I got.
This is worth 31 cents.
They did you dirty.
No, it's there's a gumball jam in it.
Just take the whole machine. That's what I'd do. We don't want that on the vlog, do we? This is it, folks. The green room. And we're taking you in, folks.
You guys can have the board. You guys can have the board. Take the board. Okay, this is an old bank vault. Fill this door.
Okay. So you don't want to get locked in there.
A real bank vault.
Yeah. This door actually closed during fund drive one year.
Really?
They've now welded metal in here so it won't close, but it seals for about an hour until it's a pressure equalization release. Story. Yeah. So it's fun to do.
Robert Glenn, welcome to Comic Genius.
Thanks for having me in.
Welcome aboard.
Great time slot I got in. Early morning radio.
We made sure to get you on prime time.
You guys got CBC beat all now.
CBC, during this time slot, they're just a test pattern. CBC is just this.
Yeah.
Well, usually that time of night you're hoping for like one of those older movies. You might see a little nudity. You're not sure.
That's on that's Radio Canada. That's not
They'll throw you a bone, trust me.
For Cassius, TV used to end.
Really? This is a foreign concept to me. Now, was that before or after you skipped the commercials? I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yeah.
And it's 2 a.m.
Hello, I'm Charlotte McDonald.
That's
And
a
I'm
wrap
Sachin Croker, and this is the Thought
on
Show.
Comic Genius CJSR. Nice 2-hour show. We only played 2 clips, so 20 minutes break out of 2 hours.
So this guy asked a question. Is it ever a bad idea for a young comedian, 1.5 years in, to apply to get into a festival? I'm asking Robert Glenn if it's a bad idea to apply too early to festivals, like 1 to 1.5 years in.
As long as you have solid material and you can cover the time that the festival asks of you, so like my festival's 30 minutes, you gotta have 30 solid, not 15 great, 15 meh. It's gotta be 30 solid. But if it's a festival that only needs to do 7 or 10 and you got killer 7 or 10, give her.
Awesome, I'll send that up. Yeah, thanks.
Norm, how was the show tonight?
Solid.
Solid?
Solid.
Killing it?
Yeah.
Awesome. And we'll kill it again
Yeah.
tomorrow.
When you put 3 hosts in a room, if it goes sideways, you probably all should just call it your last show.
Exactly. How many hosts does it take?
To either of you a Maritimer. 3.
3.
One to screw them and
So I didn't know what to do, but I know do.
Any guys around,
Hey, pleasure meeting
any
you.
guys around Saturday? If
Yeah.
you wanna come to the late show, let me know.
Norm is kind enough to give me a ride home after the shows because I'm on the way. And that's what we're gonna do. Hopping on in. And that concludes this week's Comic Genius over on CJSR. Make sure to tune in, comicgenius.ca. Make sure to put on your seatbelt. Don't die out here. And we're gonna keep giving you great shows.